everybody, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm very excited to film this video because I'm going to be telling you if you should get chickens or not, if they're the best pet for you, etc., everything like that. So we're going to go ahead and talk about these guys and, again, some pros and cons about chickens. So yeah, so we're just going to start off right now. A pro about these guys, of course, the biggest one is that they do lay eggs. Yes, these guys do lay eggs, and you don't have to buy them. They're, right here in your coop, in their nesting box. And another great thing about these guys is they're just fun. They're fun to have, and, they're fun to feed, give, vegetables to, and come out and see these guys. And checking for eggs and seeing if you have any. It's just really fun. Something you have to keep in mind with these guys is that you do have to, clean their coop. You have to put shavings in there, which isn't that hard at all. For me, I love doing that. I enjoy doing that, just seeing their cute little faces and getting the eggs and everything like that. Their funny faces, I should say. But yeah, and another thing is you have to make sure these guys have water. Now, basically what you have is just like a little jug thing like that right there. But you have to make sure these guys have water. You make sure they have plenty of water constantly. These guys can only go to like 3 or 4 days without having food or water, or they will die. Now, yeah, so you don't have to give them, you don't have to make sure they have food constantly. I recommend giving them, about 1 scoopful. Here, let me show you. About 1 scoopful in the morning and 1 scoopful in the evening. We're actually going to give them some because it's the evening time, so I can get the lid. Okay, but yeah, we're actually going to give them some right now. But I just recommend like a scoopful in the morning and a scoopful in the evening, and also depends how many chickens you have. If you have more than like a certain amount of chickens, then I recommend more. But like I do a full one of these in the morning and in the evening, and that seems to be perfect for my 4 chickens. So yeah, as well as they have bugs and stuff that they eat, which is also really nutrients for them, and the flies and gnats and stuff that they'll just eat, because surprisingly a lot of stuff has a lot of nutrients in there for them. But yeah, another thing is of having them constantly have water and having food, as well as cleaning their nesting box out and filling it up with shavings. You actually have if you're going to go out of town or something, now there's differences about this. If you're going out of town for like 2, 3, 4 days, something like that, you can scoop a lot of scoopfuls of feed and put it out there for them, and then put like a lot of jugs of water and stuff like that will last them through those 3 or 4 days. Now, if you're going to be gone for a week or 2, I definitely recommend getting someone, maybe your family member, maybe a friend to watch these guys. Isn't that good to leave them alone? Again, they can run out of water very easily, and they can run out of food very easily, and I don't recommend them going over 3 to 4 days without food. You don't even want to go for 1 day. That's kind of just torture to your chicken, because they're like us. They need to eat as well. Every living thing needs to eat, So yeah, just make sure you have someone with them. But yeah, just make sure that you're constantly having them food and water. But they do have the bugs and stuff out there that they can eat, but still, that will not give them as much as nutrients as they need. Another thing is, you're probably saying, well, you're going to ruin all those eggs. Surprisingly, eggs do not go bad while they're getting hot or while they're getting cold. As long as you do not wash your eggs, at least this is what I've heard. As long as you don't wash your eggs while they're, in the nesting box, so they don't get wet or anything, then they'll stay good. If they do get wet and then you wash them, they will, they can't be left out. But if you don't wash them, they can be left out. Now, I prefer to wash mine right when I get them and put them in the refrigerator so they can be fresh as can be. But I'm just saying that. You can still keep them if you choose to, or you can just chunk them. So, yeah. But yeah, just keep in mind, constantly have constantly have fresh food, water, bedding, shavings, and also you have to, buy this for them and make sure they have the supply of needed, as well as backyard space, or not backyard space, but like in general, a lot of space for them. As you can see, I have this whole coop for them. And then they have a run right here, as well as I have a little like tarp over here just so when it gets too hot, so they'll still lay eggs. So I have this whole run. I have that coop, and I also have this house right here that I actually just put for them not too long ago. But yes, I have this house right there, this run, and the coop. And keep in mind, I have 4 chickens. That's about a perfect space for 4 chickens. So yeah, and if you get them as chicks, of course you probably will, but if you do get them as chicks, you can just raise them from a heat lamp and everything. I do not recommend while they're chicks for putting them out here in the wild. They're too young and something can easily get them because there are chicks, they don't have much as defense. Chickens in general don't really have much defense, but they have more if they're bigger like these guys right here. We have Bambi, Peep, Falcon, and Psycha. Oh, my cat came, so that's why they're barking. What's it called? My brain's fried right now. But yeah, that's basically a short little video of me talking about these guys and if they're the best pet for you. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, like and subscribe. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.